Hi guys, welcome to my channel and welcome to another video, and today we're gonna look at my October Shop My Stash. I've made this video once for August, and today I thought I could continue with the series because some of you said that you liked it, and I am gonna try to come back at the end of the month to show you how much I've used all of these things. I've actually written them all down, all the products, so I will count how many times I've used them. I have pretty much all, like every category, I think. So let's just jump right in. I've just picked things that I feel like I haven't used very often and I wanna, or they're more like fall appropriate, or things that I know once like November and December comes, I'm not gonna use them, and I'm not gonna get back to them until like next year. So kind of as like the last chance for me to get enough uses out of them. So I'm just gonna go by categories, and the first thing that is right next to me are these two lipsticks. So one is the Oden's Eye Alva Matte Lip Stain, and this is in the shade M203 Red Papaya, because it's kind of like a orangey brownish color, which I feel like is absolutely wonderful. I don't know if you can actually see that, but it's absolutely wonderful for autumn in my opinion. Hope you can see it. It's a very beautiful color and I like it. It's kind of perfect like fall nude. And I quite like these lip stains from Oden's Eye. I should get the Halloween bundle soon, hopefully on Monday. So I want to try the new formula, but this one, the matte lip stains, I only have this shade. I've also had one that was more like purpley, and I think I gave it to my sister. It's nice product. It's very like velvety once it dries down. It's very comfortable. It doesn't last as long as like the Kaleidos lipsticks or what else. It doesn't last that long, but it lasts couple hours. It lasts couple hours, and I quite like the formula. It's very thin. You don't really feel it. After a couple hours, it does start to like, you know, dry down and like crack a little bit, but it's pretty nice formula, and I love the color. And as you can see, it does stain quite a bit, so if you just want like a wash of color, you can just put it on and then take it off in a couple of minutes and put like a lip gloss over it or anything, and it will look a little bit more neutral. And if you want the full-on color, you just leave it on like a matte lipstick. Then I have the V Cosmetics lipstick, and this one is in the shade Punk AF. I thought this one's gonna be orange because on the website the image looked orange, but in real life it's this like very fiery red. In my head this is like true red. I don't think you will be able to properly see it in the video, but for me this is like true red, which I feel like works with orange or reddish eye looks, obviously. So, or like vampy looks. And I haven't actually used it. I think I got it like February or March. I don't remember, something like that. And I haven't worn it a lot. I think I've worn it like 3 times so far. But it's really nice formula. It's very soft, very like comfortable. This one does last quite a long time. I like the applicator, I like the packaging, and I quite like the color, even though I don't wear it very often, but I think it's really cool, especially for Halloween and wimpy looks. Then for like blushes and highlighters, we're gonna start with blushes. So I have 3 different blushes. I have this Berry M Fresh Face blush. This is in the shade Summer Rose. I wanna finish it soon, hopefully. As long as I'm gonna have the purple hair, I'm definitely gonna use this. I'm gonna try to use it every day to see if I can finish it. So yeah, as long as I have this hair, I wanna use it for like the purple and pink looks. Then once the hair will fade, I am planning on using these 2 blushes. So this one is the Revolution Fast Base Blush. I think it was in the previous Shop My Stash as well, because these like liquid products, I try to get to them first when they're new, because you know these things usually tend to not last very long. So yeah, this is the type of shade that I can use no matter what. It doesn't matter which hair I have, it doesn't matter what eye look I do. It's just like a very nice blush that just gives a little bit of warmth to the skin and kind of like health, or like healthy appearance. So that one, and then the She Glam blush in the shade Float On. It's orange blush, so obviously I think October is like the last chance for me to get a lot of uses out of it, because then November it's gonna get really like chilly. Maybe if there's gonna be some nice days, I might be able to use it in November as well, but usually where I live it gets very chilly in November, and then it's gonna get like cold and snowy, so in December and stuff. So I think October is the last time that I can get a lot of uses out of that, and then I'm not gonna use it up until like spring, obviously. So, and also it's orange. Orange is good for Halloween. So, and I really like the formula and I love the color. I wore it yesterday, absolutely love it, and I can't wait to get a lot of uses out of this, because I do really like this blush and the formula. I might eventually get it in other colors, because I do actually like it. Then for highlighters, I have 2 highlighters and I wouldn't use more. First is this NYX Wing Saga, or like the Fate Saga collection, and it has 2 shades. Mine are a little bit broken because I'm clumsy, and these are more like jelly, well, not jelly, but they have a little bit more of a jelly-like consistency when you try to swatch it or something. One is like this steely green, which is beautiful, and it has like blue specks in it in certain lighting. It's gorgeous. And then you have this one, which is like purpley pink with a little bit of gold speckles. They're both gorgeous, and I feel like for like the more graphic or fun Halloween looks, this is great. And I haven't used it all that much. I think I've used it a lot in spring, and then a couple times in the summer, but I haven't actually touched it for quite a while now. So I want to, you know, keep playing with this. I really like this formula. It's a little bit more glittery, or like more obvious than a regular highlighter, but I mean when you wear colors like these, you probably want them to be visible. And then the other blush is the She Glam blush, and this is in the shade Flying Comet, because I haven't actually used this one a lot. I have other shade called Solar Flare, and I've used that one quite a bit during summer and even now. But I haven't used this one a lot, so I want to use it. It's like it's multi-chrome, and this one shifts from gold to pink, purple to a little bit of green, so I quite like that. And I have similar shift to one of their like powdery highlighters, like the one in the container. I think it's called the shade is called Lucid. It has similar shift, but I want to focus on the liquids now. And I feel like I've used it quite a bit. When I open the packaging and I look inside, it seems like I'm halfway down. So maybe I could finish it, because I'm never really comfortable keeping liquid products for a very long time. I just never know how long they're gonna last. I think these only are supposed to be open for 6 months, and because it's such a like not because it's an inexpensive formula, these products from Shiglam are very like cheap or inexpensive. I just don't want to risk any contamination or anything. Then uh when we can stay in the face area. So like a month or maybe 2 months ago, I bought this Maybelline Fit Me Matte and Poreless foundation finally, and I got it in the shade 115, and it works for me when I have self tanner on, especially if I have it on my neck. When I don't have it on though, it's a little bit too dark for me, so I think this is gonna be my summer shade, and I like the formula. It's really nice. It's actually really comfortable to wear. I was a little worried because it's a matte foundation that it's gonna be like really like full coverage and like it's not gonna be comfortable, but it's really nice actually. I like the consistency, I like the finish it gives, I like that I don't have to powder it. So for the winter, I got the shade 110. I haven't actually worn it yet, I only swatched it, but I think I'm gonna wear it when the Hella bundle will come from Oden's Eye. I will try this one. And I also got a new concealer because the Last Ingredient concealer is almost out. So I got the Maybelline up to 30 hour, oh no, the Super Stay concealer. I've got this because I know Angelica Nyquist really likes this one from drugstore, and I wanted to try it. I wanna find kind of like an alternative for the Last Ingredients one, because I really like the formula and the finish of the Last Ingredients. So I wanted to try this. I swatched it in the store, and this A feels like it's gonna be a good shade, and I love the formula. It's very liquidy, it's very soft, which tells me that it's probably not gonna be drying under my skin, and it's not gonna crease all that much because I don't powder my under eye area. I just leave it bare, and if it starts creasing, I just pat it with my warm fingers. So I wanted to try this one. I haven't worn it yet because I'm trying to finish the Last Ingredients concealer by the end of September. I think I'm gonna upload this video either the last of September or the 1st of October. So I don't know if I'm gonna be able to finish it by then, but there's very little product there. So yeah, in October I wanna try this one out and see if it's gonna be a good alternative, or if I'm gonna have to keep looking, because I don't want to keep repurchasing the same concealers, but also, and I want to find something that's gonna be that good, because I really like the Last Ingredients one. So that's for concealer. And now I have eye products. So I have the Tattoo Brow pomade from Maybelline. This is the shade Top. As you can see, maybe there's not that much left. It's pretty old now. I've definitely had it for more than a year, and it's getting a little bit dry now. So I wanna get a proper use out of this before it completely dries down. And also it's cool toned. I have purple hair now, so it's gonna work fine with this hair. And I wanna finish it. I'm wearing it today. It's a little bit more messy to put it on than my other brow products, but what are you gonna do? Then I have the Revolution Streamline eyeliner. This is the orange one. I have 3 colors. I have yellow, orange, and a baby blue. And I decided to put this one here because it's orange. I'm gonna wear it a lot, or at least I hope. So I wanted to put it here. And I really like this formula. It's a lot creamier than my other eyeliners or like waterline pencils. And it does smudge a little bit, so make sure that you only put it in the waterline, otherwise it can smudge other places. I haven't tried it as like a winged liner because for my creasy eyelids, I think this would be a little bit too creamy. But on the lower lash line or like the waterline, it is so comfortable. It doesn't like, you know, when you get some of these pencils and they literally like scrape the area. This one is so soft and it goes on effortlessly. So really like this formula. Then I have two eyeliners. So I have the Rimmel Wonder Swipe eyeliner. This is in the shade Kaching. I'm not really sure how this is supposed to be pronounced. It's like a metallic forest green. I've got this as a Christmas present last year, and I wanna use it up, or I'm definitely gonna throw it away in at the end of the year, because I think you're supposed to use it for 6 months, no, 9 months. But yeah, so I'm definitely not gonna keep it for the next year. But I've actually used it quite a lot during the year, and I think I'm getting to the bottom of it. So yeah, I thought green could also be really cute. I love the combination of orange and green, so I think I'm gonna get a lot of uses out of this. Or at least I really want to. And then obviously I had to put my little split liner from Glisten. This one is orange. It's in the shade Carrot Cake, which how fitting, right? I love these small little pots. And you have one more like genuine like a carrot orange, and then one that's more like pastel-y orange or like peachy orange. And I love the formula. I love Glisten eyeliners. I definitely want to get more of these. But at the same time, I have the Suva UV Taffies. So I have like most of the light colors, like there's pink, purple, blue, green, and yellow. And usually when I do other colors, I just use my eyeshadow. So I don't need these, but they're really fun to use and they're really nice to use. I love the formula of these, and the Suva as well. Those are my two favorite activated liner like companies or brands. And then I have two mascaras. I've been wearing them quite a bit in September, and I wanna use them up in October, which shouldn't be hard because I usually go through mascara like every month or so. Some mascaras can take a little bit longer, but usually, since I only ever use one mascara at a time and I wear eyeshadow every day, so I wear mascara every day as well, I usually am able to use them up in like 30 to 40 days. So the first one is the Rimmel Extra Super Lash. This one is a little bit more goopy, kind of wet mascara. I don't love this one. It doesn't really, I don't think my lashes look the best with this one, but it's also not awful enough for me to just throw it away. It says that it's supposed to build a natural to dramatic look. I don't think you can do a dramatic look with this. That it's great for separation. It's not great because it's goopy and it like glues it all together. Ophthalmologically tested, I hope, and that's kind of everything that this says. So yeah, I just want to finish it. I've been using it for a while now. I think I already am on like 25 uses with this, so I should definitely be able to finish it in October. And then I can't wait to actually get rid of it because this is not my favorite formula. It doesn't have the best wand, and the texture of the actual product isn't my favorite. And then I have this Wet n Wild Mega Length Mascara. And this one I only have it for my lower lashes because most ones on the mascaras are a little bit too big and it's really hard for me to get, especially in the outer corners. So I usually buy just like a very cheap mascara with a really small wand to use it on my lower lashes. So for the past like 2 months, 3 months, I've been using the Mega Length. There's nothing mega or lengthy about this one, but it's good for the lower lashes, or if you just want to coat your lashes black and you don't really need them to look any different from their non-blackened state, it's fine. Like if you just want to make them blacker, you can use this one. If you want anything else from your mascara, then this one's not gonna be your favorite. I think I've used it like 70 times now, or maybe even more, so there's definitely not a lot of product left, and I can feel that it doesn't coat the lashes as much, and I have to go around or over each lash more times than I used to. So I'm definitely gonna finish this one finish this one up, and then I can throw it away. So yeah, but for the lower lashes, it's nice, and um it doesn't smudge, and I haven't noticed like it. This one I don't think is waterproof, but even when you cry a bit, it doesn't smudge or it doesn't run down, so it's okay for the lower lashes. And then for the palettes, I've picked out 4 palettes that are new, because lately I've been playing a lot with the new Gourmand Girls palettes, with the haunted one, with the nightshade, and also with the spooked one. So I felt like giving chance to my other like Halloween appropriate palettes. So firstly, I need to play more with the Unearthly Lore palette, also because I just can't wait to get my hands on the Halloween like Devour collection. So in the meantime, I want to play with this one. This is beautiful. Mine is the big palette, like the original version, or original. I think now they make smaller ones. And I love this color story. I loved, even though it's a 9 pan, it's not monochromatic. You have pinks, you have oranges, you have greens, you have more like bluey colors. These two, like this one is kind of black, but it has a little bit of a blue undertone, at least in my opinion. And I love this multichrome, the serpent one. And I love that you can use this as a highlighter. It looks really beautiful as a highlighter, and you can use this shade, the fawn, as blush, but you have to be careful because it is an eyeshadow, so it's a little bit more opaque than blush, so you have to go like softly with this one, and ideally on a powdered face. If it's gonna be sticky, this may be a little bit too patchy, since it's an eyeshadow, but it's actually really nice if you're gonna use it on powdered face. And as I said, this is beautiful highlighter as well. So I love these. Love the kind of more like golden green shade here. This entire palette is just so much fun, and I want to use it more. I've worn it yesterday. By the time this video is up, the look should be on my Instagram. I'm a little bit, behind with posting my looks, but I'm trying. So yeah, I've used this one together with the Hunted palette, and I love this, and I need to use it more. Then the Serpent palette by Makeup Beauty Shop and Martha's Makeup. I'm actually wearing it today, also with the Earth palette from Odin's Eye. And I just love this palette. It's so beautiful. So I'm wearing the shade Transformation in my inner corner, then the shade Venom in the beginning of my, like in the first half of my lid, and then the shade, this one, Quetzalcoatl. Quetzalcoatl. I have no clue how to actually pronounce this. If you can read it, you can read it. But I have no clue how to pronounce it. I'm sorry. This is I would butcher it completely, but yeah, I love these shades. I love the purples, and I wanna play with it more. And I love this kind of neon orange. I need to use it soon. So yeah, this one, hopefully I will get a lot of uses out of it. Then obviously for the Halloween season, I have to use this Betty Bean and Shroud Cosmetics palette. I have only this collaboration. I don't have the, what was it called? The one that's kind of like a blue one that they also did with Betty Bean. So I only have this from their collaboration, and I mean, I have to use it. I love the greens, I love the oranges here. This shade, the Woodsboro, this is just such a perfect pumpkin shade, especially paired with the shade Afterlife. It's just, oh, they are so pretty together, and I love this. Kind of has the same concept as the Lore palette in in the way that it's not fully like, you don't have like a fully green look or fully orange look, at least the way that I do makeup, and you're usually forced to use like different colors together. So when I want to deepen up, I either it will lean this like greeny brown, or it will lean into this blue color. So I really like that it's not monochromatic, or that they didn't pick like green and orange and only use those colors, that there's also like different colors. And I love the undertones, that this one is more like a pukey, not completely yellow. It's more, I don't know if you can actually probably see that. It's like more kind of browny, greeny, yellow, very pukey color. But I love it. It makes it a little bit different. And then the shade Losers Club, that it's not completely brown and it's not completely orange or red. It's just kind of something in between. I like that they kind of, that it's not how most brands do palettes and color stories. I think this is very cool, and you can create a lot of different different looks, and you can kind of mix and match. And I feel like every time I use it, I create a completely different look, even though it's a 9 palette, and that's my favorite way to do eyeshadow palettes. I hate when you have a big palette and you only can do like 2 or 3 different looks. So yeah, I like when a small palette is capable to take you kind of in any direction. And then the last palette, this one is super small. It's the Liana palette from Shall We Makeup. I bought it in the beginning of the year. I absolutely love it. It's a super small palette. It only has 4 shades, but I love the selection. I love this multi-chrome that goes from like a yellow-green, like kind of acid color, to orange to blood red. Absolutely beautiful. I actually have a little pan. I don't know if you can see that. I think you can. I love this palette so much. It's gorgeous. It's beautiful. I love it, and I want to use it more. I also love that you have this white kind of silvery inner corner highlight, and obviously there's greens, so I will definitely pair it with the other palettes and show you a couple different ways how you can use this palette. So that's it for the Shop My Stash. I hope you like this video. Let me know what products you want to pick for October, or like what are your favorite Halloween makeup products. And let me know if you have any of these products and like what you think about them. I always love hearing other people's opinions and how they use products, because obviously we all use them a little bit differently. So let me know about that too. And I hope you enjoyed this video. I'm trying to post more videos, especially for October, since it's my like favorite month and favorite season and everything, and I love Halloween, so I'm definitely trying to post more. I'm also gonna be posting one Halloween look every single week up until Halloween. I'm also gonna do like a Halloween look on the day. So I will link the playlist. It only has one video now where I try to recreate this cover art of the Haunted palette. So if you want to see that, it's already on my channel. I posted it like Wednesday or something. So you can watch that if you want like an inspiration for Halloween looks. I would definitely recommend it. I will try my best to create like fun looks for you. And yeah, that's it for this video. Hope you have a great day, and I will be happy to see you in my next video. Bye!